Hi guys, so I'm really sorry about the weird angle, but I'm actually going to do a hair tutorial for you today. So you're in my jack cupboard like you normally are. And the one that I'm going to show you is the one that I get the most comments on, and it's the one where I've curled it and then put it all up. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do today. And this is a brilliant style if you've got thin hair, although I do honestly think mine is getting thicker. What do you guys think? I mean, this is when it's just washed. It's not been straightened or anything. But I do think that my hair is getting thicker. And I mean, look, if I do this, you can't... You can still see my scalp, but it's not as bad as it used to be. So I think my vitamins are working, which is cool. So I'll put a little bit of mousse in it. Just a tiny, tiny amount because my hair's so thin. And then I've also put some heat spray on, and I've just brushed it all through. So what you're going to need for this is you're going to need, I'm using a curling one just because I find this easier, but you can curl it with straighteners or tongs, however you normally curl your hair. And then you can secure it up with bobby pins, Kirby grips, whatever you call them. But I use these sort of hair slides just because these stay in my hair better. The back does look that brilliant with this hairstyle, I will pre-warn you. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to section my hair so that I can curl it. I normally curl it in 3 sections. So I'm just going to switch my curling iron on. If anybody's interested, I did do a haul on this, but I use the Andrew Barton Professional, and I have it on, I don't know if you can even see that, I have it on, no you can't, 170. And this is quite cool. It comes with a glove, so you can do your best Michael Jackson impression. I have to be very careful today because this is how I burnt my neck. This is how I got this gorgeous mark, because I tried to curl a bit of my hair and I decided to touch my skin with them. So as long as I don't burn the same area again, then I'll be fine. Just waiting for them to heat up. These don't actually take long to heat up at all. They're already hot. So you just take sections of hair, it doesn't matter what sort of size, and then you just curl them. Now if you've never used a curling iron before, what? No, I'm going to do my hair. If you've never used a curling iron before, literally all you do, you just grab a section of hair, place your curling iron near it, like next to your hair, and then wrap your hair around it. Now I use the very tip because it's going up, I want the curls to be quite small. But if you've got longer hair, then you would obviously start at the bottom and work your way to the end. You just hold it for a couple of seconds, let go, and you have a curl. I'll just show you again. It's just about wrapping, holding it there. This is why you need the glove, because your hand is in very, very close contact with the wand. And then let it go. And you'll have the curl. So I'm just going to curl the rest of my hair, and then I'll come back. All the hair is curled. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to rough it up a little bit. So it's not kind of rough it up a little bit. So now what you can do is put a bit of body into the hair to sort of do a bit of back combing. I'm just using this comb. It's got like thin teeth and fat teeth. Just sort of do a bit of back combing in some areas, just at the roots, just to give your hair a bit more oomph, so it's not quite so flat to your head. Okay, so you can actually just leave it like this, like you can leave it down and leave it curly, or you can do what I do and put it up. So, literally all I do to put it up is I just get my fingers and I kind of just keep pushing it up until I'm happy with it, like this. And then if you want to pull any pieces down, like this, then you can do. Just... I mean, obviously my hair's not particularly long, so I don't get like the really long tendrils coming down. The key to this look is to not be too neat, because if you're too neat, it's not going to work. And that's literally all I do, and then I just pin it. or clip it or whatever. So I just take a hair slide and I literally just like, let me turn around and show you. That's all I do. I just clip it up so that it kind of stays. The joys of filming with a 3-year-old. Now, if you don't like big crazy hair, then this hairstyle is definitely not for you. Because this hairstyle is all about big craziness. Which is just me in general, really. I'm big and crazy. So, when you're kind of happy with it, this is when you can then put your headband in and then you can play about with it a little bit more. And then once you've got your headband in, you can kind of put more clips in where you want the hair to fall. What I normally do with the headband as well is I put a couple of clips on the headband to keep it in place, because I do have trouble with wrap headbands like this staying on my head. I'm just going to tighten it up a little bit because it doesn't feel very... And then the last thing that you can do when you're happy with where everything is you can just go over any of the hair that you want to recurl, which is what I'm going to do, like the side pieces. I'm just going to recurl and a couple of bits up here, and it just kind of finishes the look off. But this is basically done. Like I said, I'm just going to define, I think that's a good word. So just like these side pieces, I just want them to be a little bit more curly again, because I've not put any setting products on this. It's not, the curls won't stay in yet, but we are going to put hairspray on, and that'll obviously hold the style a little bit. But can you just see how just going over these little couple of sections of hair, it just helps tie the look together. I really like wearing my hair like this. It's quite retro, and I actually saw Rihanna wear her hair like this once, and I just thought it looked so pretty. Hairspray, and when you've sprayed it, just kind of scrunch it a little bit, and that'll put a bit of the curl back in, you see. And that is it. That is the finished look. I'm just going to take you out of the cupboard. There you go. That's the finished cute updo. Just put it around. There you go. It's very, very cute. See, it's very... I don't know why it reminds me of Betty Boop, but it kind of does. I can show you the back if you want. It's not very interesting. Hang on, that's wrong. There you go. But as you can see, the back is very messy, but who cares what the back of your head looks like? So, oh, you want to smile? Emmy? Yeah. Smile. Cheese. Hang on. Smile. Cheese. Good girl. So yeah. I hope you've enjoyed this hair tutorial, and I'll see you guys next time.